My name is Algimantas. I live in a small East European country, Lithuania. I represent Creator to this planet as his ambassador and apostle of Jesus and his partner, Creator daughter Nibodonia. By saying I represent these persons, I mean I have to spread the light I'm receiving and I've been receiving from Creator as well as from Jesus and Nibodonia. I post the teachings on the website urantia.lt. This is my website, and I post the teachings I present in both Lithuanian and English on YouTube. The teachings I receive from Creator are called Revelations by Creator. A revelation is a higher light from a higher source than human beings. So Creator is the source and center of energy, all energy. And this is the highest source and center, without any beginning and end. Creator is existential. Everything begins in Creator's vibrations, because everything is made up of different frequency vibrations. There is nothing that would be made up of something different than energy vibrations. My body, this is a low frequency vibration form. But my personality, which is spiritual and which is the eternal gift of Creator, is spiritual and within this material body. But this is also a form of Creator's energy vibrations. And the more I am submerging into Creator, the more I'm communing with Creator, the higher the vibrations I begin to feel within. So my personality begins to express Creator's teachings on a much higher energy vibration level, because the assertions I might receive from Creator and pass transforming this energy vibrations into material words depends upon my living communion with Creator, upon its level. So now I will show you the manuscript when I was translating the Revelation, which is called the Fifth Epochal Revelation, the Urantia book. This is the Epochal Revelation, the Urantia book. It's an enormous source, passed down to humans in the first third of the 20th century in Chicago. And the manuscript was passed in the Matter in English. It's more than 2,000 pages, the text itself. 2,097 pages of the text, plus 50 pages of the content. So it's an enormous revelation of Creator, about Creator, about creation, about different categories or orders of different spiritual personalities operating in creation, and a very, very detailed narrative of the life and teachings of Jesus. It's nearly 800 pages devoted to this sort of description of Jesus' life and teachings. So I translated this book into Lithuanian. It took me, well, nearly 10 years of my daily work. And since at the beginning I didn't have any computer, so I was writing, and this is the manuscript I've written manually, not by computer typing. This is the manuscript of the Urantia book, unedited yet. And now this is the book already edited in Lithuanian, the translation. 2,097 pages of the text and 50 additional pages of the content. So this is the revelation, the truth about Creator, about creation, about Jesus and other sons and daughters of Creator, how they are operating, how they are creating life and different living beings. So this is the creation that is organized and inhabited now. This is the dwelling abode of Creator, this very center, and it is called Paradise. And there are 7 circles with 1 billion worlds on these 7 circles. It's called the central, divine and eternal universe of Havana. Not Havana, Havana or Havona. And these are 7 super universes. These are evolutionary time and space universes, super universes. Within each of the super universes, there are 100,000 local universes. So if you raise your eyes at the sky, this is part of the super universe, because the position in space of our planet does not allow us to take a look of the full super universe. And everything is circling around the dwelling abode of Creator, Paradise. Everything is in movement, while Paradise itself is static. And it is not in cosmos. And strange as it might seem, that Creator is generating cosmos, space, out of Paradise. But cosmos does not touch the upper and lower levels of Paradise. The space, cosmos, does not touch the matter of paradise, because all creation is material, but different categories of creators, sons and daughters, dwell and operate on material worlds, planets, while themselves being spiritual personalities. And Creator himself is also the source of spirit, and he is also spiritual. He has no form, but his dwelling abode has the material form. It has the flat top and the flat bottom plane, but it's of an enormous size. The size exceeds even the size of the superuniverse. So just imagine, when you raise your eyes at the sky, all this space, cosmos, if you fly at the speed of light, it's 300,000 kilometers a second. So you have to fly for 500,000 years without any stop for a single moment, for a single second. Then you will cross this superuniverse. So imagine the material body that makes up paradise is even much larger than the superuniverse. Plus, the matter of paradise does not exist anywhere in creation. It's the unique, original matter. It's neither living nor non-living, but it's a one substance. And this is the abode of Creator. Creator has no form, no outer frame, even spiritual form. No. He has no limit. But his vibrations of his personality and all his energy is concentrated on his dwelling abode, paradise, within Creator. And Creator's three absolutes: the Deity Absolute, the Infinite Absolute, and the Universal Absolute. So we need revelation, the higher truth passed down to mortals by higher status of spiritual sons and daughters of Creator. And the Urantia book is the unique collective work. Collective, that is, different personalities presented different revelations to help us get a better understanding of Creator, creation, ourselves, and Jesus as currently Master Creator Son and his partner, Creator Daughter Nebuchadnezzar. And our living and operation after our body passes away and our spiritual personality is resurrected. Then we shall start our true journey to paradise to implement our destiny. to stand in the immediate presence of Creator on Paradise. That's our destiny, bestowed by Creator to our planet, to each inhabitant of the planet, to our spiritual personality. And we shall pass through the stage of our personality's soul identity development before we turn into fully fledged spirits, having spiritual form that will not be nourished by any food, but all consumed energy would be recuperated from the energy circles. Energy circuits would supply us with the replenishment of the consumed energy while operating in creation on different worlds, while doing different good deeds for the welfare of all, and solving sophisticated tasks. So what I receive from Creator, I get published as separate books. So this is the Revelation book by Jesus Christ. I speak to you again. These are just like teachings by Jesus Christ to contemporary humans, how they should organize their life, how should they organize their own personality that would discover Creator within, how to educate children within family, how to become a never better son or daughter of Creator while leading our common life, how to establish one's position within a country once you base your own personality on Creator's leading from within. And I translated this book into English as well. I speak to you again, Jesus Christ. Then this book has been also translated into Russian. There are books I received from Creator, and these revelations have been already published in 3 volumes. So the first one is the Eternity of a Blink. It's only in Lithuanian. These books of Revelations are in Lithuanian. The second volume, The Living Silence. And the third, The Might of Love. The Might of Love. So all these are teachings given through my subconsciousness, through Creator's Spirit operating within my superconsciousness and subconsciousness, and now already on the conscious level, to help humanity, to help all people of all races, of all religions, that they would know much, much more than they have learned before, either from the Bible, from Quran, from the Book of Mormon, from the Covenant book by Prophet Joseph Smith the Jr. for Mormons, or from Bhagavad Gita, from Sai Baba's teachings, all I've been receiving from Creator, expanding all these sources enormously. And I train spiritual teachers to help people understand their meaning and role on this world. That there would be no wars, no conflicts that might lead to some annihilation of one's physical body, either within the family or within a certain group, or even between states. That people would cooperate in brotherhood for the welfare of all. That brotherhood would be based on cooperation rather than on competition, as is currently the case. It's against Creator's will, against your own personal will. If you open up sincerely, even to yourself as a spiritual person, you will begin to feel within yourself that you do desire goodness, truth, justice, a better association with others. And this is impossible in conditions of competition, when somebody is striving to be the champion, the first, the best, at the cost of the suffering of others, of tears being shed by others, even of life, at the cost of life. And of course, at the cost of your soul's survival. That's the highest price that you can pay. You might even lose your soul identity after resurrection if you do not listen to my teachings, if you do not read my revelations I've received from Creator, from Jesus, from Nebuchadnezzar. Some of them are in English as well, on the same website I've mentioned before, urantia.lt. So these are my thoughts to you about Revelations during this period between Christmas and New Year, as today is 28th of December 2024.